Alright, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. If you've never been here before, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on SouFLoTV. And shout out and big up to the people who hit the join button, paid their membership fee, and are now eligible to watch all the content that will be created exclusively for those members. Alright. This story now, listen, we recently did a story about a Jamaican school teacher who was in the United States of America as a part of a work exchange program. That teacher was caught with drugs. That teacher has been charged with trafficking drugs, and we're talking about hard drugs, methamphetamine, and pounds of it at that. Not only was she caught with the drugs, she's also been charged with harboring. She's also been charged with, basically, she is the owner of the bando. If you don't know what a bando is the crack house. The Migos and all of them made it famous by rapping about trapping out the bando. And she was in the United States of America. Instead of being a school teacher, she was a school teacher, but she was also trapping out the bando on the side. Alright, here comes another one. It's as if they don't plan on stopping. And whatever happens to one does not deter the other, because people already made up their minds that this is what I'm going to do. Well, if these 5 students were actually SouFLoTV members, they would have known, because I told you a long time ago that I used to work at Walmart. And I remember when Walmart started installing its security system. Every Walmart is equipped today with a state-of-the-art security system. The state-of-the-art security system not only looks down the aisles to see who is on the aisle, it turns the corner and hits every blind spot until it meets the next aisle. Every square inch of their stores are covered under surveillance. They have a room in the back of every Walmart that has over 100 cameras in that room, and they have a team of security personnel that is their only job in loss prevention is to monitor those cameras and catch people. Listen to me. It's the same security system that I suggested that they put up in Jamaica, around Jamaica, to monitor the island of Jamaica and have a central monitoring point where officers will work the central monitoring point, monitor those cameras, and stay in contact with the officers on the ground to help solve crimes and stop or slow down crimes. Anyhow, Kingston, Jamaica, straight out of the Observer, 5 Jamaicans who were employed at Walmart in Walton County in Florida, Florida where I live, were arrested and charged on Tuesday with retail theft and conspiracy to commit fraud. Now you have to hear the rest of this story. Deputies responded to the Walmart that was located in Santa Rosa Beach just before midnight Tuesday regarding a group of store employees stealing merchandise. Just before midnight. According to Walton County Sheriff deputies, the 5 Walmart employees, Jalissa Hyde, 25 years old, Rashid Gargill, 21 years old, Maurice Notice, 21 years old, Nashana Murray, 23 years old, and Jania Edwards, who is 19, the youngest of the bunch, made an organized attempt to steal items from the Walmart store. Here's the thing. Little rumors out there about Jalissa Hyde, and Jalissa Hyde is the oldest of the group. I think they said that Jalissa Hyde was with some Chinaman, And the the Chinaman must have a whole heap of money, but the Chinaman is not splurging any of the money on Jalissa. But that's neither here nor there. Let's continue with the thieving story. It was also reported that the crimes involving the five occurred on several occasions between August 11th and the 22nd. They were being monitored the whole time. One of the suspects reportedly admitted in her statement that it was an associate thing and that they were just looking out for one another. Already, somebody from the group snitched. Somebody from the group gave the inner workings as soon as everybody got caught. This is what was happening. It was an associate thing. We would all just look out for each other, and this is how we would do it. The scam reportedly went as follows. One employee, this is how they told it. One employee would bring items to the register where their friend was working and scanned items and then delete the items that were scanned from the transaction, from the system. So they would scan it like they just paid for it, and then they would delete the scan. And they thought that was going to work in 2022. One employer bring up the item. The next employer is their friend, would scan and delete. It's like when you cheat. A lot of listen though, I bet you money. So any of them in here, at least one or two of them, is in a relationship where they're cheating, and they do the stuff where they cheat by text and then they delete. Cheat and delete. Text and delete while cheating, so your partner can't figure out what you were doing on your phone. Anyway, because why? They brought it all the way to Walmart where they thought they could scan and delete, and it would just go into oblivion and nobody would find out. Only problem is there are cameras that monitor you, and these cameras can zero in all the way in to a fingerprint, right? So they see what's going on. They're watching the screen. They're watching the cash register. The cash register is going to say $100, and then it says minus $100. I can't make this up. And all five of them are supposed to be five intelligent young people. And with five of them together, they still did not make one intelligent person. Also, they confess that at times they would make the motion like the items were being scanned without actually scanning the items. Just move your hand over the something so and go back. You so dumb if you think this was going to work. I hit Walmart today. I shop at Walmart almost every day because I like buy my things fresh. So I hit Walmart today and scan, going through the self-checkout line. You miss a scan. There's a camera right in front of you in the register that you're scanning yourself out through, and it picks it up that you did not scan that particular item, right? And I'm packing my bags and I'm not paying attention to the register to see if it actually scanned. I heard the boop, I think it scanned. And out of nowhere, an employee runs over and the employee says, hey, I think you missed a scan. And I just step back. And they pull up the little screen and go back on the little screen and show you the item. And they say, where's this item right here? And they pull it out the bag. Oh, yeah, we have to scan this one because it did. I know you scanned it, but it didn't take into the register. And that's just me doing regular grocery shopping. So we have to move more wiser in these times. I'm not telling you to be a wiser criminal. I'm telling you, you live in a different world where technology is actually taking over. It's very much harder for thief. The item would be placed in bags. So them say also they would scan and act like they were scanning, but them never really scanned something them. And then they would place the items in bags and the employees would leave the store with the unpaid items. The five were reportedly on the student work and travel program. You see that? They were on the student work and travel program, just like the teacher who was caught last week and charged with drug trafficking with intent to distribute methamphetamine was also on a teacher's program. I told y'all already, man. They're going to look at Jamaicans in a bad way. Now they're going to look at Jamaican students in a bad way, Jamaican teachers in a bad way, and then Jamaican police officers, law enforcement officials in a bad way. Because we just caught quite a few law enforcement officials out of Jamaica in the United States of America smuggling drugs as well. You're making it bad for people who have to use the same program or want get a bus off of the same program that you get your liquor bus off of. Jano. So, Tyrone Osborne says, look at that. If the allegations are proven, just look at the damage to the reputation of all these young people. If the allegations are proven, sir, they are on camera, sir. Oi, me have to laugh. Neddy B says, reputation of the young people, really? What about the reputation of other hardworking and trustworthy Jamaicans working at other places in the USA and also at other Walmart stores? Now people will want to label all Jamaicans as thieves because as these get rich quick scheming criminals, these young people that were caught are thieves and kleptomaniacs, and they are a disgrace to the country, and if found guilty they should be locked away for a number of years. Thieves. Boy. Another person says, my goodness, man, how very foolish of people who do not understand security, pretending to scan an item. Come on. There are so many procedures that are put in place for corporations for these very reasons. There is security to monitor the security at individual. Well, on there. Listen, we keep on trying to educate you fools, right? And I say fools nicely. We keep on trying to educate you. Why when you think that enough of weed not go do it? You think that no one we don't want go do it? Eh? Well, me, my granny them would have broke my hand one time I tried thief nothing. So it kind of deterred me from ever wanting to steal anything again in the rest of my life. However, opportunities do present themselves. And me just cut my eye and look the next way. Because I understand the world we live in and how security works. My goodness, how very foolish of people who do not understand security, says one person, pretending to scan an item. There are so many procedures put in place for corporations for these very reasons. There is security to monitor the security at individual locations. I don't have to have inside information to know. Once a person has worked in certain areas of corporations, you know these things. The 5 people have damaged themselves and the reputation of Jamaicans within the Walmart corporate community, in my opinion. GWG says, boy, they messed up for life. I used to work for a security company that was actively looking to hire minority, but too many who were qualified actually had arrest records already. Didn't get a call back. Noshell says, not only to them, but to all other Jamaicans who would like to go on that visa program, that visa work program. And I explained before that people talk. And the reputation of Jamaicans today, we have single-handedly dismantled the reputation that our predecessors had put in place for us in the United States of America. No longer are we in the living color days when them used to say, oh, you're working hard like a Jamaican man. And we were known for hard work. We were known to be the type that will come into your country and pick up 2, 3, 4 jobs if we had to and scrape everything together and go back our yard. We were known to be the type who came and got education. We were known to be the type who were easygoing. Man. Now all that has changed. We are now stamping a reputation of being drug mules, drug smugglers, gangsters, thief, dirty gal, walkless baby daddy, whoring strip club female. Like, where are we going with this? We don't understand that this affect all of we. Or do we not care? We just care about the individual. Kind of similar to what happens in Jamaica on a regular basis, right? If you need a petition signed to go to a government official to say, hey, we need some cameras in this area, nobody not sign it, you know. Nobody not signing it. But when murder hit their doorstep, them ball hard. Oh, Jesus Christ, Lord God. And they want you to ball hard for them too. When you speak up about certain things that are going on so it could fix or be fixed to benefit everybody, them same one cuss you out. You know mean Jamaica no good. You always talk foolishness about Jamaica. Until it happens to them. Hello, SouFLo, I would like to talk to you about something that just happened in my family. And I can't believe say it happened to us. Alright. Somebody said them damage them own a reputation. Them not damage nobody else's reputation. And I want people to come off of that. When they do stuff like this, they damage everybody's reputation. I live in the United States of America. I used to work at Walmart after I got out the military to decompress myself to get back to being around civilians because of what I did in the military. I spent a few years there. I learned a lot of things there. I can also tell you that there are a lot of Jamaicans that work at Walmart to this day. So now, Johnny go clock in for him 8 o'clock or 9 to 5 shift today, and everybody is going to be whispering, especially on the management level, hey, you remember them 5 girls or them 5 Jamaicans that just got caught stealing out the store? Yeah, you know they're Jamaicans, right? Yeah, you know Johnny is Jamaican too, right? I wonder if they related. Man, you know they all know each other because the island is small. And these people think that every Jamaican know each other, you know. Y'all have to think wiser than this and move wiser than this. Libra's rules say it worse than that. Other students, present and future, will have difficulty getting jobs on that program in the US. They just effed the system. Big Antalawa says every year there are thieves from Jamaica and every other country that participate on the work and travel program. It's more to affect the reputation of these young people than other students that want to go on the program, and that's a lie. I hate when Jamaican people, if you try to point something out to them and you say to them, say, listen, the amount of killing that's going on in the country is not good. You have those that will look at you and say, well, it's not Jamaica alone them have killing. Why you don't talk about the amount of killing going on in the US? How come you don't look in South America and see how much people get killed? Look over Mexico and see how much people getting killed. Why you only talk about killing in Jamaica? Maybe because we're Jamaicans. And maybe because we're not so concerned about South America and we're not so concerned about the US as we are about poor little Jamaica. The US is huge. The US will tend to its own problems. The US has 50 states and it's coming like 50 countries. Right? That's too much for us to take up on our head. But if we come together as people, our people, we can actually fix or affect positive change in our little Jamaica if we stop deflecting and stop acting like it's not that big of a deal. Over 1,000 people killed for the year. Regular thing that not that big of a deal. Police officer go to foreign, get catch with drugs, one after the other after the other. You must still trust the police and work with the police to solve crime. How? How? Aki Girl says, LOL. That's not a secret. Racism in the States is real. They watch black people while white people walk out of the store with everything in them hand. Somebody made a suggestion here that these 5 were not smart because if they were, they would have used their white friends from school and they would have had the white friends go in and do the taking while they sit around doing nothing. suggesting that racism is so strong in the US that they don't watch white people when they go into the store, they only watch black people. So of course you're gonna get caught. Boy, I'm gonna leave this one right here, so. I'm gonna leave this right here. But remember this when I close this video. This is shameful to all of us. And that student work program is going to be affected by this. Will they take less students from Jamaica now and more students from other countries? I don't know. But I know that whoever comes on this program after this and other things like this will now be looked at in a certain way. Whatever teacher comes on the teacher exchange program will now be looked at in a certain way. Law enforcement officials out of Jamaica traveling are no longer qualified for a pass. Oh, he's trustworthy. He actually works as a police officer in Jamaica, and he's been on the force for 18 years. They don't care anymore. Because everybody I get catch now. And it sets up an image that does not look good. It says, watch them people here closely, because there's a possibility that this one is a criminal like the rest that we've caught. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Go wipe the shame out of your eye first and come back and leave a comment. And I'll catch you on the next video with SouFLoTV. Hit that subscribe button. You're not joined yet and get a membership yet. Alright then, I'm out. Peace. I am selling membership to my channel. There's a link right down here. Look down there. Click the link. It will be in the comment section as the first comment. I will pin it there. And it will also be in the description of the video under this video. Right? Me not give him no money. Me not pay for listen to him. After me listen to him free all them years, yeah. Scam people, you know. Yo, I'm to the boy, yeah. Yo, boy, I'm gonna look work. You will never be rich off of me. You know, if we hit 2,000 paid members on this channel, I will give away $1,000 US every 30 days. There's a link right down here. Look down there, click the link. It will be in the comment section as the first comment. I will pin it there. And it will also be in the description of the video under this video.